Hey guys, North Cinematics here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the new Insurgency Sandstorm map, Powerplant. Now, I've tried to record this so many times. I did like the whole of the commentary, and I just forgot to record it. Completely my fault. But hats off to anyone that does live commentaries, by the way, because you guys are awesome. How the hell do you talk and play at the same time? Really hats off to you. So this is my first live commentary. Going to be talking about the new Powerplant map, and also we'll talk about some juicy details for the console release that's coming, you know, kind of soon. August 25th, sort of soon. But yeah, got a lot of details for you to share, and also be giving my sort of first impressions, which have been very positive. So this new Powerplant map, really awesome, by the way. I like the greenery that they've added with this map. I think it really just gives it a distinct look, and it just looks a lot different to what we come to expect from Insurgency Sandstorm maps. I think this is one of the better maps that has been released, and I think it will be very well received by the community. I think people are going to really enjoy it, and it is available on the CTE right now, so if you do want to go and try it out, you can. I found that the AI are very difficult on this map. They seem to just weave through all the buildings. I don't know whether they've actually improved the AI. I think I do vaguely remember them saying that they were looking into the AI, but they seem to just weave and dash around, and it can be difficult when you're in these buildings with lots of different areas that you have to look out for. So it can be very difficult, this co-op, and I haven't actually completed the co-op yet, so we'll see if we can do it in this game today. Hopefully we can, and hopefully I can showcase really what this map offers, which I think is a different experience, and it's nice to see that we have more content in the game. So I was trying to get some versus gameplay, but as I'm recording this, it's about 11 AM in the morning. I've been playing this game since like 9 AM, but trying to get some good footage and stuff like that, and it didn't really work out. So I thought, let's just do a live commentary, and we'll just upload it as it is, really, because I do want to get a video out for you guys. So hopefully you end up seeing this commentary. But who knows? Who knows? Woo! But yeah, really good map, really enjoyable, and yeah, I think when you console guys get your hands on this, you're gonna have a ton of content to play around with. You're gonna have lots of new weapons to play around with that we didn't have as PC players when we first started playing this game. So that's gonna be good to see, and I think it's gonna just be a more polished all-round game. It's just gonna be better than obviously what it started as. They've done a lot of quality of life improvements, a lot of housekeeping, really, just making this game as good as possible in terms of its UI and navigating around. So a lot of good stuff happening. In terms of the betas, because a few of you guys asked about that in the last video that I did, but I didn't really expand upon it. I'll try and expand upon it in this, or you may not have, watched that far to even see, that sort of information. But in terms of the betas, we're going to be getting a closed alpha coming very soon, if they can. They're trying to finalise the dates at the moment. I would suspect probably in the next month we'll see a closed alpha. So stick around on the channel. Make sure to like and subscribe, because this is going to be the place to be, really. For Insurgency Sandstorm and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's going to be a sign-up basis that you'll probably see on their social media accounts like Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, that kind of stuff. Doing pretty good, consider I'm talking and playing, and this is like my first ever live commentary. We're getting there, boys, but if you do have any tips that I could improve on, let me know. Then on top of that, we'll be getting a pre-order beta. Now I know you guys are thinking, well, when are we going to be able to pre-order this? Well, I don't personally know that. I'd hazard a guess very soon. They did tell me very soon, and you're going to hear a lot of very soons in this video, because they're trying to sort of work out and finalise the dates, like I said. Fucking hell, dude. But, you know, it will be coming soon. It will be coming soon. I promise. I would hazard a guess, again, in pre-orders would probably be looking at the next month or so. And then they're looking at getting a public beta, but they do have to get some sort of clearance from Sony and Microsoft. You know how it works. It's that kind of stuff. That's something that I have... Oh, my mic just went off then. That's a public beta is something that I've really pushed for in Insurgency Sandstorm. I think it's something that's integral for most modern games. You do need a beta really ahead of time, ahead of the release, to get a feel of how the game runs and that kind of stuff. I think it is essential that they get that public beta. In terms of optimization and frame rates and resolutions and what can you expect when it comes to console, I'd say for frame rate that this is what I've been told, that they are looking to get 60 FPS for the Xbox One X and the PS4 Pro. They're like the next gen consoles, which aren't really next gen. I don't know why I keep calling them next gen. I don't know, but they're current gen really. But yeah, the Xbox One X and the PS4 Pro, which are the slightly faster machines, they're going to be looking at getting between 45 FPS and 60 FPS. Now, for the original consoles, like the Xbox One original and the PS4 original, you're probably going to be looking at 30 FPS if I was to guess on that one. I'd probably say about 30 FPS. I mean, you can see at the top right, I'm getting about between 90 and 120 FPS, and when I shoot these big barrels, actually I'll show you now, it drops to about 40 FPS. I'll wait for all these geezers to go. But yeah, it drops to about 30 FPS probably, maybe even less, probably about 20. But you'll see here. So this game's extremely demanding. I don't think they'll be able to pull that off. I'll try and blow it up. It did work last time anyway, I'll show you. So this game's really demanding on your hardware. So as he says that he can blow that up. There we go. Usually, yeah, see, we're looking at 40 FPS, and so this game is extremely demanding. I just don't think the current generation, the Xbox One and the PS4, are going to be able to handle with that. This sort of, this sort of fidelity, really, because realistic games are really demanding, and it may just be because it's running on the Unreal Engine 4. Currently, I'm running on my specs, my computer right now. It's the i9 9900K with a GTX 1080, so a pretty beefy machine. Not the best, of course, but it's a good machine. It's a pretty high-end machine, really, and even I struggle running this game really at the max settings. I'm running at high at the moment. Jesus Christ, and even I struggle. So I think you'll struggle to with that frame rate. Fucking hell, he just one-shotted me. In terms of resolution, you're probably looking at, I'd say, like a really wonky resolution. You'll probably be looking at either 720p or 768p. You know, one of those weird resolutions. But if they can get this game out anyway, I think it'll be very good. But let me know in the comments down below your thoughts on that sort of ballpark figure for your frame rates and your resolutions. Would you be happy with that? It could possibly be 900p on PS4. That's my sort of guess. And looking at other games of its caliber, and looking at things like PUBG and how they performed. So that's the sort of frame rates that you're going to be expecting to see on this game, and the resolution that you'd be looking at. In terms of you PC players, a lot of good stuff happening. In terms of mod support, that's coming extremely soon. I've actually spotted that in the CTE at the moment, and that's going to really give us more content, wacky content as well. I wonder what's going to be created. I'm looking for more urban maps, so if someone can create more urban maps, if you're like a modder or anything, please make some more urban maps, because I think that's going to be really awesome on Insurgency Sandstorm. I know it doesn't fit the sort of universe of Insurgency Sandstorm, because that's not what they were sort of going for. They're going for, you know, more open landscapes. But I want more close quarters. And maybe set it in like a mall or something, you know, like on World War III. Or probably a better example would be something like, I think it's Intermission on Escape from Tarkov. So something like that would be really interesting to see on Insurgency Sandstorm. So if someone can create that, that would be awesome. So again, more content coming to the game. Exciting times for Insurgency Sandstorm, really. And as being in the partnership program, like I said, I'm going to try and give you as much details as I possibly can. But this map and trying to do it on co-op is so difficult. I don't know if anyone's completed it yet on co-op, but if anyone has, on your left, mate. I'd like to know, because I've found this map really, really difficult. We'll see if this guy can do it, because, like I said, I don't know if anyone's a streamer who watches my channel or just YouTube, really, but it's difficult. Like hats off to anyone who does live commentaries, and it really is an art form, especially like Twitch and stuff, streaming for like hours and knowing what to talk about and making it as coherent as possible for your viewers. It's difficult. It really is difficult. So hats off to you guys. You guys are really awesome. So if you guys have any tips that you could give me, would be much appreciated. A lot of exciting things happening with this game, and I think you should really give it a try. Give this map a try. Give it a test. And I think it's a bit more unique and a bit different to what we've seen previously in other maps. And I've had a lot of fun playing it. So if you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe, and keep up to date with everything. Insurgency Sandstorm, this is the place to be. I found this very difficult to try and do my first live commentary, but it's nice to sort of get it out of the way, and let me know your thoughts on it as well, because like I said, I'd like to get some more tips, and let me know if you enjoyed the video. Are you enjoying Insurgency Sandstorm, that kind of stuff? Are you still hopeful, you know, to get playing on this Insurgency Sandstorm for the console? So let me know all that kind of stuff, and until next time, have a good one.